welcome back. Hope you guys are having an awesome, spectacular day. So I am in like midterms final-ish. So that means I have one more month left to finish college. I am just excited, graduating in May, just ready to go, okay? This is the time when I start to change up my foundations and I really bring out my amazing top summer spring foundations that I know that's going to last me throughout the day, but then also they have great coverage. One of my favorite videos to make or to watch are foundation videos. They just give me the So first thing first is I'm going to do the drugstore. So first thing first is I'm going to start with the drugstore foundation. So I have 3 of the Milani Conceal Plus Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. I literally just did a review video on this foundation right here. This is a medium to full coverage foundation. It looks amazing on the skin, okay? It is a long-lasting foundation. It's gonna last very long on the skin. I will say again, the shade range could always be much better in the drugstore, but you know what? It's not the best. What are you gonna do? One more thing I have to say about this foundation, it is so hard to find in stores. I kid you not, it's hard. You might have to order it online, so that's all I gotta say about this. So the next foundation I have is from L'Oreal. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. I think this is a perfect summer foundation because this is going to help your skin to stay matte throughout the day, especially in summer. It gets a little hot. I know a lot of you guys live in California, Georgia, Texas. Like, I live in New York City, so the humidity here, it is extra bad here in New York City. So I like this foundation. It's going to keep you matte. If you have oily skin, I recommend this to you 100%. If you have dry skin, you probably have to really hydrate the skin so much more before you use this foundation. If I would recommend this to you in general. Now this foundation is the opposite of the L'Oreal Pro Matte Foundation. This is a L'Oreal True Match Healthy Luminous Makeup Foundation. So if you want a dewy satin finish, a more of a glowy finish with a foundation, I recommend this foundation to you. It's definitely more of a light to medium foundation. It is not like a full coverage foundation. I guess when it comes to full coverage, it really depends on like the type of skin you have. When my skin wasn't the best at its prime, okay, some foundations were like a light to medium for me. Now this foundation is like a medium to full coverage foundation for myself, but I know on a lot of other people it's a light to medium. So it really depends on your skin type. If you have oily skin, I am gonna recommend for you to set this foundation. If you have dry skin, you're gonna love this because it's gonna give you a nice glowy It's going to give you a nice glowy, dewy finish, and it's really going to hydrate the skin also. So recommend this to you 100% if you have dry skin. Now if you have oily skin, I recommend this to you. Now if you have combination skin, I recommend the Milani foundation to you. So best of both worlds for everyone. Hey. Now the next foundations we have are from High End. So the first one I have is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, okay? This foundation reminds me a little bit of this foundation from L'Oreal. What I like about this foundation is it's a matte finish, but it works on a lot of different skin types. If you have dry skin, but you want a matte foundation, I will recommend this foundation to you more than the L'Oreal foundation, hands down, 100%. Also, if you have oily skin, recommend this to you so much. If you have sensitive skin, I recommend this foundation to you a lot, okay? It's a medium to full coverage foundation. One thing I have to say about this foundation is it doesn't come with a pump, but if you want to go ahead and use a pump, you can use a matte pump if you'd like, but it's up to you. Now the next foundation I have is a Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation. Woo, I love this foundation. Like it says, girlfriend, it is full coverage, okay? It is a medium to full coverage foundation. I would like cross out the medium. I think it's just a full coverage foundation. Let's forget the medium. Full coverage all the way, okay? So what I love about this foundation is it actually is more on a matte finish, and also this foundation lasts very long throughout the day. I do usually set my foundation, if you're wondering, but with this one, what I like about it is I can wear it and it looks like I already set it. It's just an amazing foundation, and it's a perfect color for me. I think when I get more darker throughout the summer, because you know a girl get a little bit more tanner or a little bit more darker, I'm probably gonna use this foundation much more, but I love this Tarte foundation so much. Now the next foundation I have is a hands down one of the most expensive foundation ever. This retails for about $62, okay? It is an awesome foundation, but the price is very, very not so awesome. But it's well worth it, okay? Let me tell you why. So this is, I will say, is a medium to full coverage foundation. Now, if you have or a lot of skin hyperpigmentation, discoloration, this might be for you. A light to medium foundation. It's gonna give you a nice dewy satin finish look to the skin. This is not a matte foundation, so if you have dry skin, I recommend for you to try this foundation out so dang much. Okay, girl, I know it's expensive, but it is well worth your dinero, not muchacha. You guys know that these two brands, L'Oreal and Giorgio Armani Beauty, is owned by the same brand, and they might have similar ingredients. Let's just say your girl did a project on it in college in a class, because you know, so just trying to help you out a little bit, okay? Okay, so the next foundation, or the last foundation that I actually have, is this one that I'm wearing today. This is a MAC Studio Fix Fluid SPF 15 foundation. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of MAC foundations. I feel like they're really heavy on the skin, and then also they used to like break me out a lot when I used to wear them much more in high school. Now, you know, I'm obsessed with this one because I love that it can give me medium to full coverage, but then also it's a satin matte finish. One more thing I have to say about this foundation, it looks amazing on the skin, and also it's long lasting, okay? That is what you and I look for in a foundation. We want it to be long lasting, and we want it to look great over time. It also has SPF 15, which is great. SPF 15 is a little bit of SPF for the summer. I will say if you're looking for a foundation that has SPF, just use an actual SPF moisturizer and then dabble in with an SPF foundation. Alright guys, so that is my top drugstore favorite high-end, hello, no, that does not make any sense. Let's rewind that. So that is my top favorite drugstore plus high-end foundation for spring/summer. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch today's video. If you guys enjoy it, don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Also, leave me a comment down below what's your favorite foundation, and let me know what video you would like to see next. Okay guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.